Hello everyone, I am the Desert Gardener with another really quick garden tip for you. We're going to talk about labeling. So I got my tea, let's get started. So when I first started gardening, I subscribed to a lot of YouTubers who talked about the importance of labeling your plants in your garden so you know what is what. It's a good way to tell if something performs well, if you like it, if you don't like it. That way you can decide whether you want to grow it again next year or not. There's a number of different ways, of course, you can label your plants. Most of the people I talked to recommended just writing it on a popsicle stick and sticking it next to the plant. Well, that doesn't work very well. See, when you stick it in the soil, it starts to biodegrade, and it gets water from the sprinklers and from the rain, and it just biodegrades away. And it gets to the point where you just can't read it anymore. Not to mention it gets covered with weeds and mulch and other things if it's in the garden. And very quickly you have no idea what those plants are anymore. Now there are lots of things that you can purchase online to label them, but they can be kind of pricey. So I was looking for a way that I can label them that was still affordable and would last. And I got the idea of clothespins. Now I picked up 100 of these from Walmart and it was literally less than $2, so that makes it about a penny and a half a piece. So I just took a Sharpie and I wrote the name on it, and then when it comes time to transplant into small containers or cups, I just clip it to the side of the cup. Since it's not in the soil, it's not getting wet, it seems to last longer. And then when you transplant into a larger container, again, same thing, you just clip it to the side of the container. And it's not getting wet and it's not biodegrading. And it also makes it really easy if you're like me and you don't see very well without your glasses. You can just unclip it, look at it real close, put it back. And it even works well in the garden, I've noticed. So let's say you plant your tomatoes into the garden. If you put something in the soil, again, the weeds and the mulch and stuff was going to take over it, and you're going to lose it and not be able to see it. So you simply take that clothespin and you stick it to either your tomato cage, or if you're using one of those like the tall bamboo sticks or something as a stake, you just clip it to that. It makes a little flag and it's up high. It's not down in the weeds or in the mulch. It's very easy to see. It's probably above the sprinklers as well, so it's going to last. In fact, this one here, I can easily see the name of the pepper here, and this is more than a year old and it's still quite clear. I went looking for some popsicle sticks from last year. I couldn't even find one that I could still read. So I really think this is a better option, and it's very cheap, very affordable. So I'm going to be using this from now on. Now, of course, there's lots of other ways. If you found a way that works really well, I'd love to hear about it. Tell me about it in the comments below. And I'll see you in the next one.